Hey casual nerds, Cloudos here, and this is the Gilgamesh event for Final Fantasy Brave Exvius as well. Okay, the elite one is a real long one, so grab a drink. This might be a while. So, okay, well, I have a screenshot here. As you can see, I don't have the last one because, well, yeah, my units, some of them died. I can't clear without an ally being KO'd. Well, it's not to say I can't clear it. It's just that I don't want to attempt it anymore. Because it's unlike the Maxwell one, where the Maxwell mission rewards pay out quite well. This one is only paying like 10 lapis for each mission, so and I only left one. It's not worth 15 energy. I think I could do way more things, more important, like farming those mega crystals with 15 energy. So yeah, not too big an issue. And if you can't clear any of the missions, just clear it for the 10% will go, because that is the only thing that you want. Lapis, you can get them from story and whatnot. So right, so I have a recorded here. My playthrough is playing. I did an attempt to do the five-man mission. There's one mission where you need to make your party size 5, and that includes your companion. So being sort of free to play, the allies, the friends that I have is way better than my own units. So I would throw one of my own units out and grab a lightning if you have lightning. If not, grab a lightning friend, because lightning is really, I would say, helpful here to clear all the initial waves that you need to do on this big bridge. So this is my team. I think I swap out Bavira because it's useless. So I'm just gonna skip ahead. So, yeah, just skipping ahead to the door there, because you don't need to see all those battles. Anyway, those battles you cannot run from. You can't smoke bomb. So once before you go to the door, just use any ether to recover any mana. So why lightning is good here is not really because of Gilgamesh. She's more of for clearing those trash mobs on the bridge, because they are all weak against lightning element. So lightning have a electric blitz that's will make short work of most of them. In fact, all of them except the Neo Gargula. I don't know what's that big brown elephant thing. What is it called? Neo Garula. Yeah, that is. Well, I think we will see it later on. So this first Gilgamesh is actually pretty easy. He can be blind. He also can be poisoned. It's not easy to blind him though. Yeah, I believe he has 60% resistance to blind and poison, and he resists everything else. The elemental resistance is 20% across all elements, except for light and dark. So the fighting pattern is the same as Pro and before. So once you hit 50%, you cannot hit him anymore. His health won't go down. He will just cast shield and attack, shell and protect, raise, and then you jump. Once you jump, just defend. That's all you need to do. Same like Pro in the other video somewhere. Okay, so just heal up whoever he jumps on. They shouldn't die if you plan properly. Remember that HP is the better stat in this game. So yeah, you could also equip defense if you don't have a lot of HP. because defend this Gilgamesh is mainly a physical attacker. The only but he does cast some arrow guarding arrow that does win element, but if you just buy it, it should be alright. Okay, so you can actually just dispel this shield and shell and protect, and just make short work of it. Okay, so accuracy is my full breaker. Once again, Cecil, if you don't have Cecil, is very important, man. At least I hope you have Charlotte. Some tank that Warrior of Light could also be a good one, but Cecil is the tank to cover your weaker unit. Okay, so you run again, and then this in the lead, there's this part to the bridge. So you're gonna have to fight another series of trash mobs. Rain and Laswell will have their conversation again. So the thing to note here is there will be 3 encounters. If you lost count, just keep track of the conversation. So I'm just gonna skip so it looks like as if there's 2. But basically, Rain and Laswell will have conversation on the first and on the third. Not on the third one. So yeah, I'm really skipping all this. You don't need to see all these. So once you clear 3, use your 10. Yeah, I would rather use 10 than use Ether. Even if you have like, oh, it's only some of my mana need to be recovered, just use some Ether. But you see, 10 can be used outside of battle and you cannot use it inside the battle, whereas Ether you can use inside the battle. So I would rather save those Ether for the battle itself and use 10 whenever I can. You can only bring one 10. 10 is cheap anyway, right? You can buy them off the shops. So this guy, wow. Yeah, I think I took like 15 minutes on it, or maybe more. Boy. So I'm just gonna do as much damage as I can. Now he is really insane, so he has elemental resistance of 35% across the board, except light and dark again. And he cannot be blind nor poison. He's nullified to all status. And 1.5 million health. Okay, so he does pack a punch. I think if you got your party up to like everyone with 3000 HP, it should be you shouldn't die that easily. The thing here is that right, I'm using Golem because it does reduce physical damage. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the thing here is you with 5 units you are doing a lot, so you might not be able to queue up 100% all the time. That's where you may die. That's at least what happened to me, and it is quite painful even if you got everybody to above 3000 HP. You still have to do your cheer and focus combo, your bar, ra, yeah, win element resistance. That's really painful. See, my Cecil is like, and if you're unlucky, it does focus down on one, you dead anyway, even if you have like 400 health. So don't get too hard on yourself. It's it's really more of an event for at least 3 to 4 6-star units. I'm using 3 here, so doable, but you need to use up a lot of resources, and yeah. So anyway, okay, so let's get back to what this battle is all about. So as you might have noticed that Gilgamesh is able to cast a weapon regen, so every time you do a full break on him, except for certain points in his life where he will cast a buff on himself, he will basically cast weapon regen to nullify your breaks. I think it only nullifies the breaks. It would not nullify Imperil, but he already have a natural resistance, so I wouldn't play element with him. Just deal pure damage, man-eater. So COD is again useful. I think COD would be like useful in any of the boss fights because all the boss are humans down the road, unless they are undead, like COD herself is undead. Anyway, so keep on. You have to keep track of all your turns, right? When you secure and cast them. It's good to have 2 healers. So Cecil is acting as my second healer. The 2 main attackers here are COD and the Lightning Friend. Exvius is sort of semi-support, kind of. She's also doing the full break. So full break is only for your turn, to lower his defense so he can get more damage in. Yeah, you will in no way be able to reduce his attack because he will weapon regen himself whenever that happens. Okay, so thing is, it is starting to look good actually for me at the 50%, but you will see later the whole shitstorm that's about to happen. Oh boy. So this, whenever he casts the buff on himself, he want to dispel it because he will have a high chance to do his, I think it's his X blade thing. That that basically AOE sweeps your entire party with the, what's it called? I think it's X sword. Yeah, it's an AOE attack. You can just see an X cut right across your party. That's basically his X sword. That is really painful, and if you see him raise his stats, well, you better dispel him immediately. You also want to keep track of your bar aurora if you don't have. Although I think Omni Veil or Rainbow Veil, if you bring Tealith into this match, would cast more resistance than a bar aurora, but it is MP intensive, so I wouldn't recommend you cast that unless you have no other choice, like your Exvius is busy doing something else for that turn, that you have no choice. Because this battle drags and you don't have a lot of MP. You can see later, like right now is only slightly more than 50% of his health, but my COD is already running out of MP, so like at 60 MP. Okay, and even my Lena is at 60 MP, so he does cast Paralyze. You want to bring in all your what's that, unicorn horn for this, right? So man, this is one long and draggy boss. If you are much of a free player, I would just suggest that you, I don't know, don't do the 5-man team thing. It's so not worth it. I then lapis for like well, if you have a lot of time to play, sure, why not try it. It is a challenge, so challenge yourself, right? Don't just whatever, I couldn't do it, then I won't do it. But no, right, if you play a game, I think you should try to do your best. So that's the X-Blade thing. So I think I'm only just casting Golem like at any time when my Cecil is free. The thing is, because Cecil is my other healer, he doesn't really have an opportunity to cast Provoke. So that's a bit of a downfall for my side. I would I don't know. Lena is like my only healer, so I am training my Rifia, and I think if we bring into 2 or more healers, no, just bringing in 2 healers will already affect your damage output, because if you are playing a 5-man mission, you want at least 3 people to be attacking, and I already shortchange one by having Exvius in the team. So, yeah. Well, you don't really need a support character. I think you don't really need Exvius to full break because he's gonna do weapon regen anyway. And anybody, I think, if you want to armor break just to get more damage into, well, you see, having a unit here to full break him, or just changing that unit to a better attacker, I think changing it to another attacker would actually have more damage output anyway. So this is my downside. I think after reviewing my own playthrough, it would be better to just have 3 attackers, 1 tank, 1 healer. That for that 5-man setup. Yeah. For attacker wise, I think maybe you could use Bards, because Bards is an all-rounder. He could also help in supporting when you need it. So yeah, but if you had 2 COD with the double man eater, that's even better. Since COD has some support skills as well. Right. He is casting blind now. When he reaches, I noticed this when he reaches around the low point of his health, like 30% or so, then he will start casting blind. So so at this point, it's like Cecil has to be doing all the healing. Well, you could use items to get rid of this, because your healer would be having her hands tied up. But anyway, I think my healer is just doing his Sona on at least COD. I think I didn't really care about Agrius getting a blind remove because she's just support unit now. Okay, so it is really dragging, and it's the point where I ran out of mana on my COD already. You can see the COD has 13 MP, and we probably start to die one by one. Lightning 2, I think Lightning had ran out of MP already. Did I use an elixir on her? Yeah. Might have used an elixir on her. So if you have farm up a lot of elixir, just use it. Okay, so I know there are like a lot of people who are, oh, elixir is you cannot buy, like just like Phoenix Down, and they start to hoard all these items from the events, and you're not using it. This is the time to use it. Event boss for you to use your elixir and Phoenix Down. So yeah, use it. You don't want to use it in your normal questing missions or whatever you're farming, but use it for event boss. Don't be stingy on those items. If not, I mean, if you collect so many, there's no point. They are just items taking up slot unless you use them. Okay, so first step, Lena. Phoenix Down it is. I cannot deal without having Jazz Cecil as a healer anyway. I also need the cheer. Very important. So yeah, Agris is casting Fiora just to get the heal tag. Lena is still so very low though. I think I missed out the Kyoraja press too fast or something before she awakes from the Phoenix Down. She's dead again, and now Lightning is about to die. This is just really one mistake after another. You can see my struggles and laugh at me because I laugh at myself. Alright, second Phoenix Down. Wow. Don't worry, I have a lot of Phoenix Down, so. And oh yeah, now there's this Black Friday bundle thing, right? You can get like 350 lapis. You can get one Phoenix Down, one Star Quartz, one ticket. I think that's quite worth it. If you are free to play, that is actually quite a good deal. You might not want to buy the 1,200 chest. 350 chest bundle, you get one rare ticket. It's actually quite worth it. With other stuff too. So, okay, what am I doing? Yeah, dispel the stat up again and breaking again. Finally able to break. Because Agris has been supporting, like, can't even get a break in. So now with the break, I'm doing 20,000. Previously, I'll be doing 10,000 plus. So finally, I don't know what to say anymore. Well, hey, you have lasted this long in this video. I normally don't make such long videos, but I have to, man. I mean, I don't want to fast forward the battle and then, yeah, because it's a new battle. If it's something like a trial battle, then maybe I'll fast forward it. But yeah. So this is the only thing that you want to fight this for, the Trust Mogul 10%. Okay, so yeah. Can't clear without the KO though. And that's it. Very tough battle. If you can't do it with 5, like I mentioned, just it doesn't matter. Just clear it. Just clear it. That's all you need. Don't care about the 10 lapis. Is the 10% Trust Mogul. That is what you want. Right. So I think that's the end for this video. I hope somehow it has helped you to. I think mainly more of the preparation. You need to have those bar Aurora and one tank, one healer. Get as many attackers as you can. In fact, if you can really, if you have a few CODs, I don't know. Basically, if the battle drags longer, you're more prone to make more mistakes. So try to keep the battle short. I don't think you need a full break in this thing anyway. So throw away the Exvius and put in like another attacker or maybe even a mage if you have X-Death or Bards. Now the rates are up. Gilgamesh is the one that has a lower rate of. So yeah. So if you're still doing this, good luck, and I hope you can get that. Just get it clear and get the trust mover. And don't bother about it anymore. Just move on. Move on and do some other farming or whatnot. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I'll be seeing you in another one. Give me a like if this, it will really help me a lot if you like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next one. Peace. Bye bye.